In light of the woman who called the 5-year-old child the N-word and raised $250,000, I want to tell you about deep-rooted racism and someone I used to speak to who had this deep-rooted racism. 5 years ago, I was a lot more open-minded for why somebody would want Trump in office. I didn't think they were a bad person. I figured they probably have their reasons and their beliefs as to why they think he's the best candidate. So I had a friend who was a Trump supporter. One day he shows me a video of a white guy calling a black woman the N-word multiple times. He goes, "Have you seen this video?" I said, "No, I haven't. This is horrible." He said, "Yeah, but he shouldn't have lost his job over it." I said, "Why would you say something like that? This was horrible. He should have lost his job. This is inappropriate." And he was working while he did it. He's like, "Yeah, but we all make mistakes. And to tell you the truth, be honest, everybody says slurs when nobody's around." I don't. So the odds of you getting me on camera calling someone racial slurs is never going to happen because I don't do it in private. It's not a natural response for me. This situation that reminded me of that guy taught me a lot about deep-rooted racism in white America. They're brought up, their families are like this, their friends are like this. This is normal behavior to them. This hate, violence, and hostility they've been painting other people as having, or other cultures as having, is their culture. And I want to reiterate, this is racist white culture, but it's so abundant that it's the norm for way too many people. To the point, they just raised $250,000 for the woman that called a 5-year-old the N-word. They feel sympathy for her because they relate to her. They're like this. This racist culture will only continue in family households that teach things to their kids like she's teaching to her kids. And they all support it together. They're keeping it alive. These racist people will violate your space. You respond by defending yourself, and they call you violent because you won't take their mess. And it makes them angry. These are households with no accountability and want to face no consequences for anything they do. So when they say you have a victim mentality, they're talking about themselves. They've been doing it for years. The victim mentality just raised $250,000 for calling a 5-year-old the N-word with autism, by the way, and saying that's what he is in front of her children. The crazy part, I just made a video 2 days ago titled "All Black People Can Relate to This Video" about being black in America and trying to discern what's racist and what's not because they're so nice about their racism. This is normal to them. And I read your comment. And some white people were in the comments. And thank you for your comments because they were saying when I was younger, I took a few college classes and I learned about my deep-rooted racism and I had no idea I was doing it. This is an upbringing thing. This is racist white culture. And those that choose to keep it, choose to keep it. And those that fight against it, oh, we love y'all. Racism's so stupid, it's been stupid. I've never been taught it. I've never been taught it. It's only happened to me. I was a kid trying to gain racist white approval because that's the only way to be treated the same as everybody else in America. And it's not the same. It's still not the same. Didn't say white approval. I said racist white approval, which taught me to hate myself because racist whites hate anything of color. And at that moment in time, they really hated black people. I couldn't tell you why. Everything they're mad at, they did. Every single thing they did. No accountability for the consequences of their actions. Racist white households. Now we're removing critical race theory, which teaches things like what I'm telling you right now. We're removing African studies classes, which teaches things like what I'm telling you right now, because it's important for us to move forward, dismantle it, and get rid of it. And it came back with one person, and it's stronger. It's $250,000 worth of donation stronger. Hating a 5-year-old is beyond me. But I figured this video might bring some clarity for y'all as to how and why all this has occurred. So, to my fellow white people, if you see this in your family, for the sake of the future, humanity, and a better country and future for everybody, tell them they're wrong and call them out. Because that is where all of this is beginning, in racist white households. It's all they know. This is just what this is their, because no one tells them otherwise in their racist white upbringing. And when they do wrong, they get $250,000 saying you were right and we reconfirm it all. Y'all know what to do.